Woohoo! Alright guys, we're back here at Castledare, and if you remember the last time, the trains were out and I was painting a steam engine, a miniature steam engine. Here's a signboard so you roughly know what we're getting into this episode. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. You're with the Alvin channel. I do art. I do anything art on this channel, and we are here in south of Perth. It's the first Sunday of the month, so the trains are out, and I'm gonna see if I can paint another miniature train today. Look at the tracks. Actually, if you're not familiar with this, click on this video over here and you'll find the first painting of the steam engine that I did a few years ago. The red one over there, that was what I painted, so check the clip out if you wanna see the painting of it. Also, if you wanna travel around the entire loop, click on this link over here to experience the journey. Let's see if I can sketch something. So many choices. Should I paint the black butt? Ooh. There's coal here in the tubby. How cool is that? Hello! So cool. This reminds me of Disneyland, definitely. Alright folks, I think I found the train that I will be oil painting for the next hour or so. But more importantly, I think this train will be sitting here for a while, at least long enough for me to paint it. What do you guys think? So this is the Union Pacific, and I think I did a pretty decent job out of it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Like they say, I finished it just in the nick of time. The guy just left. Does this come with a barista? I see an espresso machine here. You can try. Yeah. Or fry an egg, right? Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Alright guys, we have Curtis and Sarah, and they're gonna share with us about CMR, or Castledare Miniature Railways. How long has this been in operation?
So we've been in operation for about 53 years. Some of those years was just a straight track, pretty much. I think it was about 500 metres just backwards and forwards. The old boys' home that's now a retirement village, the Castledare Boys' Home, that helped build this railway to what it is now. About 20 years ago, our extension out to Wilson Park, which is our other station, was built. Runs steam throughout the winter and the summer, only from this station here, Nyana, And then out at Wilson Park, we run all kinds of trains out there. So yeah, come down, have fun.
And I'll leave the information down on the Facebook link. Sarah, tell us more about your B China. Yeah.
China?
Yeah.
Well, China was built in 1997 by Rod Pitt and was purchased in 2019 by me. Yeah, he built it in his shed. It's based off a W class, which Curtis works with. They were actually originally painted green, but Rod wanted it to stand out from every other train, so he decided, I'm going to paint it yellow.
For some of our viewers who have no clue how this thing actually works, you explain to everyone.
With a steam train, it's powered by fire and water, and obviously steam that helps it go. So we initially start the train with a fire. So what we do is we put coal through here, which in turn heats up the boiler, which is this big thing here. And while we're heating up the boiler, we have to make sure there's water in the boiler to heat up as well, to produce steam. And because the whole engine is pushed by steam, so you need to keep your fire at the right temperature as well as your water.
How hot?
On average, this can get about 1,500 degrees. If it's running real hot, about 2,000 degrees. Yeah, this is about a 50 litre boiler. So this boiler itself holds about 50 litres and the tank has about another 50 litres in it. If I start winding that, you'll see on the front, see that moving down there? Start to see it move. And that's the direction of travel that we can go into. So whichever way we want to go into, it can go forward or reverse.
When it's running, when the train's on the track, how often do you have to scoop that and...
So it actually varies. So a train can have like a good day and a bad day like us. So it depends, like if there's something wrong. So sometimes, like today, she was pretty good, but she had slow intake on her water, which means she had too much pressure, so we shoveled coal less. But some days she has so much water or not high pressure, and if you're lacking in pressure, it like starts to get slower and slower, so that's when you shovel more coal.
We try and run it, the steam engine, as efficiently as possible, so we're not always wasting, and we're always trying to reuse the steam that we created, so it's not putting so much stress onto the boiler, and then yeah, it just runs like a dream.
Wow, thank you so much Curtis and Sarah for sharing all that knowledge. So informative. I think I found another scene to sketch. This time I'm gonna do it with ink.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Alright folks, this is Alvin Mark. Thank you so much for tuning into the Alvin Mark Art channel. I hope you're enjoying this series that I'm putting up from south of Perth. We're here at the Castledare Miniature Railway. Until the next art episode, stay cool, stay safe, ciao ciao.